Looking.
Hey guys, it's the 12th ball here.
The 12th ball?
Yeah, the 12th ball.
Are you the guy that's the good ball? That I was just about to bring that up, the deflate gate thing.
Ah.
Yes, that's right, guys.
Is that why you were in disguise? I mean, how did you break away? I mean,
I know.
With everything that's been going on over the last few days,
I know.
How did you break away?
It's been a tough few days. There were 12 balls that went into the stadium. 11 of them got taken away, and I'm the last one. So I'm just trying to keep on the down low a little bit.
So the focus has been on your brothers. I mean, how did you escape that?
Well, there was the game. We were the late game, and usually we're the early game on these types of days, so I was late to the stadium, actually. And I got there, I just saw everyone was looking at all my brothers, and I was just confused.
So you must have been the one that they actually used in the game, and maybe they took your brothers away in a paddy wagon or something?
Well, yeah, I was late, so I was in the back, but then at halftime, there was a lot of chatter going around, and they were swapping a lot of balls out, and I didn't know what was going on, but my number was called, and do your job is what they say in New England. So when they came to get me, I just did my job and went in the field.
Mikey, I need a little bit of a reality check here.
Yeah.
Do you realize that
we are talking
to a ball?
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I know, really. Talking ball, huh?
Anyway, how did you find out about Smack TV? I mean, you know, I'm sure that ESPN and CBS and NBC, they'd be all over you. How did you?
That's the sunglasses. That's the sunglasses. I gotta keep a low profile. You know, Bill doesn't like guys talking to the media very much, but you guys, New England, hardcore New England fans, we like what you do for the team. You got a lot of viewers out there, so I just want to do a little shout out. But you know, Bill, he doesn't like me talking to the team very much.
Now, what do you think would happen? I mean, you know, we're certainly going to keep this among ourselves. I mean, what do you think would happen if Belichick found out that you were here today?
Well, not really sure about that one, but
I think he'd probably.
I guess I'm not really doing my job, as they like to say over there. But
now,
so, can you explain for 1 second why, if you were inflated properly, why your brothers weren't inflated properly?
Well, Tommy he likes the balls how he likes the balls, and Tommy's a winner. So everybody, all the brothers, we just do what Tommy says. Tommy wants to give us a little feel. If he doesn't like the feel, then we just let him do what he wants.
Now, you know, we like to break stories, and, you know, we are one of the leading sources of sports information. And, you know, we really appreciate you coming on. I mean, you know, ESPN, CNN, they all call us all the time for tidbits. Yeah. But there's been a lot of controversy about who is really behind this. You know, is it Brady Belichick or is it Belichick Brady? Could you shed a little bit of light on that? Did Belichick tell your brothers to be deflated, or did Brady tell the brothers to be deflated? We need to get to the bottom of that now.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
Well, we'll keep it among ourselves. I mean, we will keep it among ourselves.
How about we're on to Seattle?
You're on to Seattle.
We're on to Seattle.
Okay.
That's kind of a Belichickian approach.
It is
here,
kind of
Mikey.
a Belichick, yeah. But the thing is, you know, they're not the only footballs that have ever been deflated. You know, I mean, I've heard that back in the Super Bowl that Tampa Bay won in like 2002 or something.
Yep.
John Gruden, one of your
Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson was the quarterback that day. He also, I mean, it is commonplace in the NFL, as people have been starting to say, but I don't know. It's still, I guess, my cousins over on the Colts side, they haven't been taken by the NFL, so I've gotten to talk to them a little bit.
Did you talk to them at all before you got?
Oh, no. Game day is game day. We take things very seriously. You know, like if your brother's on the other team, you don't talk to them game day. Like you wish them luck, but you don't talk to them. So we were trying to win, but they were all inflated correctly. They were in the right PSIs, as they were saying. So I don't know.
Now, you seem to be an honorable ball. Now, you know, have you ever been approached by any teams or anybody else in the league, or, you know, maybe, you know, slip you a couple of bucks on the side to become deflated and to kind of bend the rules a little bit? Have you ever been approached to?
Well, oh yeah, by many teams. But one thing about
I care. Would you like to name some names?
Well, I heard Aaron. I'll help you out. I heard Aaron Rodgers likes to have the ball overinflated.
Aaron Rodgers likes the balls overinflated. But the thing about it doesn't really make a difference to us. Like if you put a little bit, if you put a little more, or a little less. But if people try to give you a few extra bucks on the side, you really think about it, and you're in New England. You're gonna win in New England. So pretty much the balls just stay in New England.
Well, we thank you for coming on 12
Oh, no
Football.
problem, guys. Just make sure keep everything
Hush,
under
hush.
wraps. Okay, yeah.
Well,
hush, hush.
I think the story's exploded beyond what you are trying to explain here on the show. But we wish you luck in the future. That maybe there'll be a new rule instituted that people
Thank you.
will have to be watched.
You
Good
talking
luck
about
forming
the
the union.
healthcare and stuff like that.
Yeah,
keep
forming the
spreading the
union.
word. Keep spreading the word.
Well, we will.
We need the recognition that we deserve.
And
Okay.
and we appreciate you being on the show, that we have the utmost respect for you and anything
you. I
that we share
appreciate
between
that.
us. So
It's nice to hear that every once
That's
in a
right.
while.
Anything you say will never be said before anyone else.
Okay.
Right,
thank
people?
you.
Thank you very much for
Thank you,
coming
12th
on.
Ball.
Thanks for having me.
We really appreciate
And
it.
we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Maybe not.
Wow.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care. Thanks
Bye.
for coming on.
Ow.
Oh, Holy Father, we ask your blessing come this Sunday for a Patriots victory over the vaunted Baltimore Colts. We pray that you ask for the Patriots to win this game as a vengeance for all that they have done to us over the past year with Deflategate, disparaging our quarterback Tom Brady, and bringing shame not only on the Patriots and Tom Brady, but to all of us in Patriots Nation.
That's right. I agree. We need to have a beating put on the Colts for the way they have inflicted their agony on the Patriots fans. So we ask you for your blessing, Holy Father.
May the Patriots humble the Colts who sinned against us and brought us to Deflategate. In Belichick we trust. In Brady we believe in. May they lead us to a victory on Sunday.
Hello, and welcome to a very blessed edition of Sports Wrap. My co-host Michael Wigdor and I are normally not at a loss for words, but today, as you can see, we have someone very special among us. And I think it only befitting, before we introduce this man of the world and this man of holiness and greatness, that we humble ourselves to kiss his ring. Holy Father.
Holy Father.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I think this man of holiness does not need an introduction. He is probably the most significant individual on the earth today, and we are very humbled and very blessed to have with us today Pope Francis.
It's a pleasure to be with you guys.
The Pat's Pope.
You have been touted as a man of the world and a man of the people. And as you can see, this is a very casual, informal sports show. So could we address you as something other than Your Holiness or Your Excellence? Like, could we call you like Frankie or Popey? Or is there anything that you would prefer that we call you?
I go by Pat's Pope. That's what
Pat's Pope.
That's what the NFL tagged me on Twitter as, Pat's Pope.
Pat's Pope.
Well,
Okay.
I think that it would be fitting. I know that when Mike was talking about Coach Belichick, that you had the privilege of having a conference with him recently, and he signed something of yours?
He did. He actually, I went to the Bill Belichick Foundation, and he signed my beanie a couple of days after the game.
Wow.
Could we show that to the camera, perhaps? Wow. That's really impressive.
Yeah, so he, he's a great guy, and it was awesome that he did that for me because
It
Something
is.
I'll keep forever.
Well, Pat's Pope, if you really don't mind putting your beanie down, because we really would like to present to you something today as a little token of you being on the show. It's a very authentic Patriots hat, and if you would grace us by wearing this today, we would be very, very privileged, and I think the Patriots would be
Oh, absolutely.
honored for you to
There
have
it
that
is.
on.
Whoops, there it is, the Pat's Pope.
Thank you,
Pat's
guys.
Pope.
There he
I
is.
appreciate it.
Wow. But, Pat's Pope, it's been very difficult to keep a straight face for the last 20 minutes.
I know, really. Yeah, we've done
I
it for
think
20 minutes.
I think it's time that we introduce
The
who
real
the Pat's Pope is.
Yes.
This is the great Dennis Brooks from Weymouth, Massachusetts,
That's
who
right.
has become internationally famous as playing the Pope during that time when the Pope was visiting here in America. I usually sit around and talk about the sporting events of the day and the things that are going on in the sporting world. But today, we are going to veer away from that a little bit, and we are going to talk about something that is related to sports. We're going to veer away from that a little bit, and we are going to talk about something that is related to sports. And we have two very special guests whom we're going to introduce to you, who are going to talk about sports from a food perspective. We are all dressed in Patriots garb today, and one of the things we all love is tailgating. And our guest today is going to be talking with you about special ways, healthy ways in which you can enjoy the game and enjoy some good food while you're at it. So it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our guest, Valerie Cogswell.
Thank you for
Hi,
having me.
Valerie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. Michael Wigdor, as you know, and we have this gentleman here who is Dennis Brooks. And for those of you who have watched the show over the last couple of weeks, you remember Dennis from a very special edition that I'm sure you all remember. So, Valerie, why don't you look into that camera and let the people at home know a little bit about you?
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So, I'm Valerie. I am a certified nutrition coach and I'm a chef. And basically what I specialize in is teaching people how to make easy restaurant-style food at home. Food that's really balanced, that tastes amazing, and will keep you on track, I'd say, to achieving your health goals.
That's awesome. I can see right in front of us some delicious food that we're going to be sampling soon.
Well, with
The
time winding
Patriots-
down,
yeah.
I think that, Roxanne in the booth and Paul Smith, who is kind enough to help us with some cameras today, if you can turn on the smell-o-vision and the taste-o-vision
We're about
lens,
Yeah.
I think we're going to be about to
Indulge.
Yeah.
indulge. So,
Yes.
hopefully with those buttons turned, smell-o-vision, taste-o-vision, you'll be able to eat right along with us.
All right, so the first thing we're going to sample today is buffalo chicken chili. Let me show you a little shot of that. You guys getting that okay? All right, so everybody loves buffalo chicken, everybody loves chili. I thought, hey, why not combine them, but actually make it a healthy dish? So I'm going to let you try them. Tell me what you think, and then we can talk a little bit about what is in it.
Excellent.
And then, Frank, no onions.
Thank you.
Yep.
Here we go.
It just
going-
looks delicious to
I'm
begin
going
with.
in.
Thank you.
I'm going
You eat
in.
with your eyes first, and I
Yeah.
tell you, this is very appealing.
Well, and this is really cool too to do for your guests, to make this buffalo chicken chili if you're having a party or doing tailgate, because then you can set up a little chili bar. I won't stand up so you can see it, but so I've got cheese laid out, like all natural, real cheese. I've got chopped red onion. I have cilantro, and then these are gluten-free, all natural tortilla chips.
These are delicious.
Good. All right, awesome.
Absolutely delicious.
You love it?
And you know what I like, because I like to cook,
Yeah.
and I know how to cook.
Good.
The key to any good food is balance of flavors.
Yes.
And your flavors are perfectly balanced. You
Thank
can
you.
taste everything.
That's a huge compliment. Thank
That
you so
is
much.
very balanced.
I
and that's one
appreciate
of the
that.
first thing that I look for is balance.
one
And this is
question.
absolutely on point.
Thank
a good
you.
thing.
You know?
Right.
Are you guys ready for dessert?
We
Or you're
need
too
dessert,
full?
and we have to
Yes.
get to it
Okay.
because, this show
All right.
is flying
wait.
by.
Let's move this down then. Dennis, would you mind helping me slide this over?
Sure can.
Awesome.
Just keep them together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're running out of time.
All right, so here we have
This is the best thing.
apple crisp, right? And so apple crisp is one of my favorite desserts. This one has no refined sugar, so no white sugar, no refined flour. We used an organic pure maple syrup instead of the Aunt Jemima stuff, which is artificial. This has a topping of medjool dates and oat flour, gluten-free oat flour, and a little bit of butter. And so I'm gonna have you guys try this. No, ice cream is not healthy, but I figured you guys would kill me if I didn't bring ice cream for your apple
You
crisp.
have to have ice cream.
All right, so let's sample some of this and wrap it up. Or you can try this after. What's good for you?
No, I think you can start serving.
Let's serve it.
Perfect.
But while you're doing a little bit of serving,
We can start.
I think that we need to,
Say goodbye. Wrap it up.
finish my sentence, Mikey. Take it over.
Now go ahead.
We need to, thank our sponsor who
M&G Pizza.
normally who sponsors us, M&G Pizza, but I think we can put them on the back shelf today and maybe thank Valerie and
We
Dennis
should. Thank you, Valerie and
for the
Dennis.
treats
Thank you.
today.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, and you
Yes,
guys
thank
have to
you.
come back again if you get some new recipes,
Definitely. It was
Absolutely.
so much fun
Thank
being
you.
here, and thank you for having me.
Oh.
And okay, try a bite before we're done, so
We're
we know
going
if
to
you
try
like
a
it.
bite.
Here we go. Bye.
Good.
Yummy.
Delicious.
right.
I tell you, I'm almost glad the show is over because I am going to be slurping this in a second. So for Valerie Cogswell,
Mike
Mike
Wigdor.
Wigdor,
Dennis.
Dennis Brooks, Frank Walsh, we will see you down the road.